Hello, I am Edward Davis, and I am here to tell you why you should vote for me as your #1 choice in the upcoming GCU student elections. So, why should you vote for me? Well, I have been involved in the Students' Association for almost 3 years. I have been a Radio Cali volunteer for almost 3 years. This includes 1 year when I was on their committee as the head of presenters. I am also, as you can see, a wellbeing volunteer. This involves me going out on campus and engaging with students about important issues. I have also attended the Student Voice, and I believe all these things gives me perfect experience to take on such a position. So, I have 3 main policies. The first is student orientation. Obviously, at the moment, we have lots of orientation events for our departments and our schools. However, I believe there is simply not enough course-specific events. I propose we have at least one more social interactive meeting and event in Freshers Week for new courses and for new students coming in. Coming to university is a really tough challenge for anyone, so I believe this needs to change and we need to have more course-specific social events. I want this for our students. The second thing is the future of our SA. Now, the Students' Association is a wonderful building with lots of chances. However, quite simply, not enough students know about our SA. They don't know about all the things they could do in media, such as Radio Cali and The Edit. They don't know that they could have their say at the Student Voice and that they could file motions and changes that they want to happen. Our Student Association needs to become more accessible and more people need to know about it. I also propose having a proper on-campus union at last. This has been an idea that has been mooted for some time but has never happened. So, I propose splitting RSA into 2 main areas. The first one is a cafe area which just sells food, which we already have. And the second one is using our license for alcohol and moving down to the social space and making that our proper on-campus union and bar. We also have games tables such as pool, and this is all important elements for such an on-campus union. Obviously, a concern is that the 24-hour lab is nearby. However, I would make sure that the opening hours were tailored to suit not only the studying students, but also the students who want to enjoy an on-campus union. I want this for our students. The final one is communication in education. Now, a problem I gauged recently from students is that, quite simply, there is not enough communication between lecturers and students. I want this to change. I would work hard with staff and students to make sure that there were several changes made and that there was a proper platform where lecturers and students could communicate properly. I want this for our students. That's my policies, and I've told you why you should vote for me. All that's left for me to say is vote Edward #1 in the elections.